Well, we're back right here in the studio, and we have with us our first guest, His Excellency Mr. Juraj Chmiel, the Ambassador of the Czech Republic to the State of Kuwait. Your Excellency, welcome to our program, Hala Kuwait, once again.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here again.
Okay, it's a pleasure, and we're going to take a short, quick break right now and then be back with our distinguished guests, so stay tuned. Well, we're back right here in the studio, and we have with us right now His Excellency Mr. Juraj Chmiel, who is the Ambassador of the Czech Republic to the State of Kuwait. Your Excellency, once again, welcome to our program, Hala Kuwait.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here again.
It's nice to have you with us, Your Excellency. And last week, Mr. Ambassador, the Czech Embassy here in the State of Kuwait had an event to mark the 107th anniversary of the establishment of Czechoslovakia and the 60th anniversary of the opening of the Embassy of the State of Kuwait. So could you tell us, please, a little bit more about that?
Yes, it was the year 1918, on the end of the First World War, when the Austrian-Hungarian monarchy was dissolving, and one of the countries or two of the nations which have been part of the Austro-Hungarian monarchy have been Czechs and Slovaks. And thanks to the overall situation, we have been able to pronounce the independent Czechoslovakia on the October 28, 1918. So this is the 107th year, and we have been in this marriage up till 1992, when we decided to separate or to divorce. And from the 1st January 1993, we have the Czech Republic and the Slovak Republic. But still, we are on a very extremely friendly terms, and it was, I think, one of the few countries which split really peacefully. So we can even be as a shining example to the world. And the second event was the 60th anniversary of opening the Czechoslovak, at that time, embassy here in Kuwait. But already in 1961, we have recognized Kuwait as the new state. So it happened in us in 1918, in your case in 1961. And in 1963, we established diplomatic relations. So just really very fast after that, we opened our first mission here.
Great to hear that, Your Excellency. And maybe you could elaborate a little bit more on the strong bilateral relationship between Kuwait and Czech, please.
Yes, as you can see, the ties are already quite long and strong, and we have several really very shining moments, and especially the one I want to mention, it was during the Operation Desert Storm, when we had our troops here, at the time still Czechoslovak troops, and we have the special anti-chemical warfare unit. And till now, we are the only NATO country which has a center of excellence in CBRN. That means chemical, biological, radiology, and nuclear weapons fighting. So that was, I think, one of the most important milestones in our. But of course, then it continued during the next 3 decades, and now we are in the year 2025. We are even on the better terms, mostly focusing on the political and, of course, business. And the third is my specialty, and it's a people-to-people diplomacy.
Yeah, a lot going on between Kuwait and the Czech Republic on many different fronts, as you did mention, Your Excellency. And also recently, the 29th GCC EU Joint Ministerial Meeting was held right here in the state of Kuwait. This marked another significant step forward in the relationship. Could you tell us more about that, please, sir?
First of all, congratulations to Kuwait and to GCC countries. It was an amazing event, and of course, it enhanced even further the relations. And I have to tell, again, a secret that each ambassador, his main goal is to make the excellent relations even better.
Sure.
So this was also part of our work here. We had here our state secretary. Unfortunately, minister was unable to come, but the reason was very obvious. We had just general elections at the same time. So, but he sent his number one, and he was able to meet not only his Kuwaiti counterparts, but also some counterparts from GCC country. And always this bilateral meetings, face-to-face meetings, are even improving the relations.
And you mentioned, yeah, go ahead, sir.
And we are preparing for the political consultations, which should happen sometimes in the first quarter of the next year.
Okay, keep us updated on that.
It will be in Prague.
Okay. And also the EU-GCC Business Forum in Kuwait was another great opportunity, Mr. Ambassador, to inform the visitors about the business relations. It was more like you say, face-to-face. So tell us more about that, please, Your Excellency.
It was another excellent event. We had, of course, our booth, our stall there, where we presented the achievements of the Czech economy, Czech industry. And I can start from the heavy through the light industry, for the automotive industry. This is very nice.
Yeah, what is this, Your Excellency?
This is a Škoda Popular Monte Carlo car, which...
very beautiful.
It was manufactured late 30s, late 30s, and it was at the time a very popular one. And by the way, till now the Škodas have a Monte Carlo series, because I just saw in here in the Škoda showroom, I saw a Škoda Kushaq Monte Carlo. So still we are keeping this tradition. So this is one of the samples of the.
It's a very beautiful car, classic.
It's an excellent one, really excellent one. I like it very much. I would love to own it and to drive it.
Yeah, well, as they say here, inshallah, Mr. Ambassador, in the future. So what else do we have next to this beautiful Škoda car?
Next to that beautiful Škoda car, it's a Little Mall, which is a very famous among not only Czech kids, but very famous also among the kids all over the world. But this is also symbolizing a Czech movie industry, because we have been one of the first and still are best in the animation and cartoon movies.
Great.
Even Disney's in 50s, they have been very often made in Czechia. But another interesting thing, why we have the Little Mall? Because at the time, the father of the Little Mall, Mr. Zdeněk Miller, he wanted to have a different animal from the Disney cartoons. And the only which was not in the Disney cartoon was the Little Mall. So that's the reason. And the interesting thing, he's 3 years older than me, because the first cartoon with the Little Mall was in 57.
Okay.
And the second one, then there was a little big break. Second one was in 63. But the interesting thing that the second one was the Little Mall and the red car.
Oh, wow.
So
coinciding together.
I have both of them. So I can really recommend both the Škoda cars, but also for the kids, the Little Mall. It's an excellent, excellent cartoons, about 50 series. The mall is not speaking there, so even the little kids can understand it. Just some expressions of you, and oh.
Things that kids can relate to.
Exactly. So I love it. Till now, I'm 65. I love it.
I'm glad you're still enjoying it, Mr. Ambassador, and you're also having a pleasant stay right in the state of Kuwait. I know you've been here for a while now, and you've had some great meetings, successful meetings. And your country, Mr. Ambassador, Czech is such a beautiful country. So much to see and do there year-round. We could probably spend the next hour or the whole week of episodes just talking about that. I'm sure, but tell us a little bit, please take your time, about things to do and see in your beautiful country, Mr. Ambassador.
Of course, it depends on the season, but during all the 4 seasons, you can do quite a lot of things. First of all, people in Kuwait know Czechia of our spas. Medical centers, health spas.
Very well known.
Excellent thermal waters and so on, rehabilitation procedures and so on. But
I think in Karlovy Vary they have
Karlovy Vary, Teplice, Darkov. But of course, Czechia is not only about the spas, which I am trying to somehow to make a little bit of enlightenment here, because it's also beautiful cities. Some of them going far beyond medieval times, so with marvelous castles, where you have expositions from the Stone Ages and so on. Because Czechia was by chance the crossroad of the merchant population, as Kuwait was crossroad of the merchants here in this part of the world, and everybody went forward by sailing. So in Czechia, it was they have been walking and going on the and simply not driving but riding, and but it was the crossroads. So there are plenty of castles, forts, and so on. So that's other thing. Other thing you can do in Czechia is to visit our beautiful mountains, lakes, rivers. Can you there, swim there,
Yeah,
or
the
even
landscape is beautiful.
just pick mushrooms, which is a specialty of the Central European people, not only the Czechs but also in the other Central European countries. In the winter, you can ski, and there are more and more Kuwaitis on our ski slopes. So it's not only Germany, not only Austria, but we have also excellent slopes. Let's continue with cuisine, which is also very good one, based mostly on beef, but also freshwater fishes. And what I was surprised, I saw here also some freshwater farms. So I was surprised and very satisfied that the freshwater culture, fishing culture, is spreading all over the world. Because again, we have been one of the first in Europe already in 12th, 11th century, where we had the artificial freshwater ponds. We have mostly carp fishes.
Good
so,
to hear
and
that.
as
So
you
much to
mentioned, Tarak,
say.
I can stay here for hours and speak about my beautiful
Czech Republic, beautiful year-round, so much to do as we're even coming into the holiday season, and that so much to visit and see in your beautiful country. And as usual, Mr. Ambassador, it's a pleasure to have you with us right here on our program, Hala Kuwait. Do you have any last comments or words for the audience tuning in this evening, sir?
Yes, I am very proud that I can be here, the Czech Republic ambassador in your beautiful country, and I will do my best just to make the excellent relations even much better, and wish all the viewers all the best, and looking forward for the next meeting.
Well, it's our pleasure to have you at any time you would like, Ambassador, and thank you so much for joining us this evening. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We'd like to thank His Excellency Mr. Juraj Chmiel for joining us, the Ambassador of the Czech Republic to the State of Kuwait. We appreciate his valuable time and insight this evening right here on the program, wishing himself and his colleagues at the embassy all the best of luck in their future endeavors. Right now we're going to move on to our next report, and it's dealing with cybersecurity. Stay tuned.